What is going on, YouTube? My name is Carlos. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be taking a little ride with the motorcycle, the S1000 that I just had, and yeah, just gonna be taking one of my favorite routes that I have. It's the end of the work week, so definitely time to go out riding. Take this beautiful bike out for a ride that I've been dying to actually like really ride and not just, you know, commute back and forth to work kind of deal. So yeah, I'm really excited. If this is the first time that you come to the channel, welcome. This is essentially my moto vlogging journey, starting basically from not having ridden for 4 years and then getting my dream bike, this S1000RR with the M package, and it has also the titanium Acura exhaust with a tune. So this bike is pretty much set and ready to go. Take a listen to this, guys. I mean, this bike sounds so good. God, I love that pop that it gives. But yeah, that's enough of me yammering about. Let's get on the road and enjoy this ride. Put the music on and just be able to enjoy it. All right, let's get going. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Like I said, this is the end of the work week for me, so get to enjoy myself a little bit and enjoy this bike. And that, like I said, I haven't had a chance to actually enjoy it on any kind of like curvy roads, and this is the perfect time to be able to do that. It is a beautiful day. It's about 85 degrees right now, so it's a little hot for the leather jacket that I'm wearing right now. I got to get myself something a little bit lighter to put, but this morning it was like 45 degrees, so I was like, leather jacket it is, kind of deal. But yeah, just enjoying the beautiful weather and enjoying basically my favorite route here in the DFW area that I found, at least on the outskirts over on the west side of Fort Worth, which is kind of hard to find, because mostly like the DFW area, it definitely has quite a bit. There's a random freaking truck that's got a 18-wheeler. Nice setup though. Cool. Anyway, so getting back to what I was saying, yeah, this is basically a route that I found that starts kind of like in some local roads, like where it's houses, so I can't really go crazy fast, and the road's not the best condition, but it is curvy, which I definitely like. I actually discovered this and did the same route with my C8 Z06. That's also part of the channel. Oh, big bump. Oh, I forgot about that big bump there. But yeah, so just a fun little route that I'll put on the screen if I haven't already, like what the route's gonna look like. So it starts off really curvy and tight corners and stuff like that, like you can see here, and then it starts opening up to a little bit more sweeping corners and getting a little bit faster, and then it ends with like long sweepers that are pretty nice actually. Lake Worth is the lake here, right here, that right by the water over here. I can't even talk normally. I'm trying to concentrate on the road at the same time. As you can tell, it's not been a normal thing with me motovlogging, but trying to get more used to being able to talk while also on the bike. And again, like I said before, it's been 4 years since I've been riding motorcycles, and before that I used to ride motorcycles like all the freaking time. Like rode 10 years motorcycles and doing track days and all that kind of stuff with the bike. And the reason why I had stopped was actually because of something pretty simple, my weight. I was super overweight. I was like 100 pounds overweight, actually more than that, like 150 pounds overweight at one point, and just couldn't ride the way I like to ride. And I recently just like lost a good 120 pounds ish, and now can actually ride decently. So I got back on it, got back into this beautiful S1000, and now I'm just enjoying it. Let's see, go this way. At least for my motorcycle journey, it's kind of a unique little journey where there's been enough time with the 4 years passing that all my old biker friends have, you know, gone and done their own things, and or just on other sides of the country. So I can't go riding with them anymore, but it's one of those, like, I still have it, and I still got it in regards to my experience. And I've only had this bike for about a week so far, and it just all come back to me. But at the same time, yeah, like I have no friends that are bikers and stuff like that, so I got to make all new friends. I want to eventually get back into the track and stuff. Oh, that's a really cool castle house. Check that out, guys. That's really cool. It's private property, obviously, but that's actually pretty cool. It's got a fence on it, a barbed wire fence. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Huh. That's pretty weird. I didn't even notice that the first time I came around. So that's pretty cool. That was so random little castle. Not in the best of the shape. It looks a little run down. Maybe it's getting like fixed up or something. Anywho, so I lost track of what I was basically saying, but essentially I'm getting back into motorcycling and making it like a journey, if you will, that includes, you know, making new friends, going riding with people, because, you know, it's fun to go like riding in general, but it's a lot more fun when you have other people to go riding with. And I used to ride in big groups, like 30-40 people on a normal basis, and even bigger groups than that, like on special occasion, because I'm originally, even though I'm in Dallas-Fort Worth area now, I'm originally from Florida, and would go to like Daytona and Bike Week. And if you guys know anything about like those type of time, like areas and stuff like that in the time, like Bike Week and stuff, you can definitely get into really big groups and just enjoy the heck out of riding and stuff like that. I don't remember this road being as bumpy as it is, so that's why I'm not really going as quick as I'd want to. Oh, that's a big freaking pothole too. Woo! Yeah, I gotta be actually a little bit careful on this road. Oh, there's another big pothole. Ooh, that's even bigger. Oh my gosh. Man. Well, it's supposed now it's going to smooth out a little bit better over here, so I should be able to kind of go a little bit quicker. But it's more regular road, so there'll be more traffic. Dang it! Of course, there's going to be a 18-wheeler like that right there. Everybody's stuck behind. All right, well, let's get going. Getting used to the clutch on this bike though. This clutch, like the friction zone on this clutch is a lot later than I'm used to. Some major cracks and stuff like that over here too. I don't remember all these like cracks and bumps in the road. This is what I remember it being a little bit smoother like this. But man, the traffic here is a little bit heavier than I was expecting it to be. Dang it. I can probably take a little bit quick. Yeah, there's not really much room to actually go, and I don't know this road well enough to start trying to overtake while it's like a double yellow. So it's not as exciting of a video, obviously, that I would like it to be. I like it to be more exciting, but again, this is the start of my motorcycle journey. So if you guys are watching, I appreciate it. If you like this video and you like to see more kinds of videos like this, definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It makes a huge difference in trying to grow the channel, and you know, I like that other people like what I'm watching, or I like that other people like what I'm creating. Now let me slow down a little bit here, and then I can take this curve a little bit quick. Literally like 30-35 miles an hour, so even if I slow down like ridiculous, like to 10 miles an hour, all because of that 18-wheeler. That's frustrating, but oh well. Another bigger pothole. Jesus Christ. That's the one thing about Texas roads, at least when you get out into the more rural areas, the amount of potholes is freaking ridiculous, man. up is a little bit of highway like riding kind of deal. Like I can open it up maybe a little bit there, depending on how crazy the traffic is. The only thing that I would be so with having this, just have this bike, so I guess, yeah, talking about this bike a little bit more, if you haven't seen some of your previous videos, it's a 2024 BMW S1000RR with the M package, and I got it for around 25K, with about 6,000 miles on it, having the Acura exhaust and the tune on it. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. The funny story, like me, originally when I was like looking at this bike and I found it online over at Mint Motorcycles over in the Dallas area, which by the way, they did the guys at Mint Motorcycles, they did a phenomenal job, you know, hooking me up with this bike and everything. And so it was really a big pleasure working with Isaac and over there, and getting the bike and stuff like that. If you're in the market for a motorcycle, definitely check them out. They have great they have a whole list of different motorcycles there, like different brands: Yamaha, Suzuki, Ducati, Aprilia, even BMWs like this one right here. But in any case, so getting back to the story that I was talking about, so I went in the morning on a Saturday to go look at this bike, to put in the purchase for it. And funny enough, that same day there was another gentleman that was coming to pick up this bike at the same time, and I kid you not, I beat the guy to the dealership by like an hour. So I was already there signing the paperwork for this BMW, for this bike, and another guy like literally an hour later came in and the salespeople had to be like, sorry, it's been taken. So he ended up going with another bike, actually another S1000 with an M package. It just didn't have the Acura exhaust that he wanted, because that exhaust and tune, having that to begin with, is a pretty special combination that you don't have to, you know, it basically makes this bike as good as it is just right out the box. And for the price point, I mean, getting a full titanium exhaust, which is like $3 grand, getting it installed and then doing the tune and all that kind of stuff, I mean, you can't beat it for the price and stuff like that, and just the lack of hassle that you have to deal with. And so being able to kind of just take this bike right out of the box, it just worked out really, really good. So it does not surprise me that there was another person interested, and I'm glad that it ended up working out. And yeah, that's how I ended up getting this bike. So like I said, after 4 years of not riding motorcycles and not having any, going up to an S1000 with relatively low miles, this bike is practically brand new still, and just being able to enjoy it like the way I've been enjoying it, like it's really been just awesome. Before this bike, I had a Gixxer 750, so I used to be a squid, but at least my Gixxer, I had it set up properly to go tracking, so it had aftermarket suspension on it that was all tuned to my weight and everything. Actually, that bike handled like a dream, and it had a full aero titanium exhaust on it. Like that bike, I look back at it now, I kind of wish I didn't sell it, because it was such a nice bike. Like it would have been great to, it was still like my everyday bike, that I still would track, and the only difference was that I didn't put race fairings on it, and I should have gotten to the point where I just put race fairings on it and called it my track bike and just kept it, because it was a really, really good bike. But I ended up selling it because at the time I was thinking to myself, I was like, I want somebody else to enjoy this bike as much as I did. And yeah, so it ended up just working out that way. Alright, let's see about doing a quick pull though. I'm still a bit rusty. I didn't take that corner good at all. So I got a little bit of rust to get off of my riding, because I used to be able to take corners pretty darn well, and that one other corner I kind of went wide. So, but it's still like, it's a learning process. This is a completely different bike. It's light, but it is got just so much more power on it, and yeah, it just freaking moves, man. Coming up though is a pretty cool dam that's I forget, it's Eagle Mountain Lake Dam. Yeah, I was forgetting the name. It was Eagle Mountain Lake Dam, if I can talk. Oh, check out this Supra. Very nice. There's a cool little dam. You got some beautiful, beautiful views here. Awesome views. Just love just love water views, and this is one of my favorite spots of this little route, and just enjoying that beautiful, beautiful sun, clear skies. I mean, this is just freaking heavenly. I absolutely love this, and this is why I got back into riding. Oh man, I miss this so much. I'm so glad to be back into riding. This stuff is so much fun. And I'm so, like, I kicked myself that I had given this up at the time I did. Alright, so now it's time for like the long sweepers that I was mentioning before. So you can go a little bit quicker on these kind of corners. It's been a little while since I've taken this route, so I don't remember it completely. So I'm not gonna go absolutely freaking balls to the wall on it. But it's something I can have a little bit of fun on. Plus, there's still always traffic that I gotta kind of deal with. But yeah, talking about my motorcycle journey a little bit more, I mean, like I said, I don't have any riding friends at all. All of my friends have like gone and done their own thing. So if you are in the DFW area, you're Dallas-Fort Worth area, you're in Texas, and you're looking for people to go riding with and stuff like that, or heck, you got your little crew of people that you like to ride with, and you're open to having some more people, definitely hit me up in the comments, or hit up my Instagram, New Horizon Speed, or just comment and connect, because I need friends, guys. I feel weird saying that, like I need friends, but I seriously do need riding friends and buddies that I can go out riding with. So yeah, definitely hit me up for that kind of stuff, because that would be actually really cool to link up with a whole bunch of friends and just have fun with all this stuff. There's probably about one more curve that I can take right here before I catch up to that car. Yeah, I thought that curve was tighter than it actually is. Something about like just riding when it's just a curve, like even just a slightly curvy road, that's just really enjoyable, that I very much miss that, and just being able to enjoy it. And even with it being 85 and being slightly warm, I mean, it's perfect once you're moving, and like as long as I'm not stopped, it's not bad at all. Even with this heavy jacket that I have on right now. For the freaking weekend, guys. I'm so happy for it. I actually have, like, being in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, we have the Texas 2K that's actually like in the middle of happening, if I recall correctly. And then there's two big motorcycle meets, one at the that is at one that is like Dainese sponsored, and then the other one is sponsored by Used Bike Directs over in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I haven't been able to go to one of those meetups for used bikes direct, so I'm actually looking forward to checking that out. There's going to be quite a few other YouTubers there that I've been following, Fastlane D in particular. I'm looking forward to potentially meeting up with him and such. I mean, I don't know what's going to come about it. Again, I'm so new to trying to make friends and everything, that this is going to be a journey kind of deal. So we'll have to see how that goes. So this video will come out after that meeting. So hopefully I'm hoping that meeting goes good. But in any case, that, as you can see, this is where there's a lot of traffic, and basically gonna probably and this basically ends the route for me that I took. So I think this is a good spot for me to end this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please check out any of my other videos, and we'll see you next time. So take care, guys.